Hello everyone, welcome to another development update with me, Dark Mecha. I'm going to be showing off the FireControl system and the laser weapon system. This quick little dev update video. Go ahead and start the game. Alright, so the FireControl system is located down here, and each weapon, of which there are 3 on this ship, these 2 gimbal turrets and or gimbal mounts and this turret in the center, each weapon will have its own info block, and on the info block, this which fire groups it belongs to, 1 through 4. You can see 2 is active. No, it's not. Little icon here shows that it's a laser, and the little dot means that it's a light turret. It'll be bigger for medium and bigger still, like filling the whole thing as a large turret. The R in this dashing can-looking slug thing shows that these are rails, so these 2 are rails, and this turret is a laser. Here you can see the status, and if it's reloading or charging or whatever. Right here, the heat levels, which is currently 0 for all of them because we just started. The ammunition, which for railguns is a static amount. It's how many slugs it has to fire in storage, and then for the laser, it's how many charges its capacitor has. When that's not like it's not something that goes away. It goes away and then comes back, and each shot takes a number of charges. So I'll go ahead and turn off the laser for the moment and then just fire the railguns. Oh, and over here's the master control for fire groups. If you turn these on, that means when you hit the fire button or press space, this is the groups that are active to fire. It's pretty simple, really. Turn these on, make sure one's on, hit the button. Anything that's in arc that's in an active fire group will fire. Alright, so go ahead and fire off some railgun shots so you can see how it works here with the familiar railgun. See the reload timer is counting down, the heat jumped up, and it's in red, so it's easy to identify. And so if you fire 1 shot, it subtracted 1 from the ammo. Switch the other side railgun to burst mode. Counts down 20 shots because it's how many fires at a burst for a light railgun. So, there you go. You can also see up here in the engineering power allocation tab, the weapon energy, there we go, and it just clicked off because it's no longer needing to charge the railgun for while it reloads. Alright, so spin around here. Set so we're only firing group 2. Now here's the laser. Fires 2 quick pulses, takes 2 blocks of energy or 2 charge amount, and then generate that much heat. You can see that it was charging, and now it's its max charge because there's no more to charge up. And I can just hit this. There's a cooldown on the laser of 1.5 seconds per pulse round shot, but I can go ahead and see. You can fire as many times as you want as long as you have charges and heat, and and isn't overheated. Then the beam mode. I'm going to purposely put myself at an angle so I can fire it and then kind of get out of it, because I want you to see that the beam isn't just between 2 points. It's actually firing out and calculating the damage in a cycled number of hits, like a real laser would, not some sort of like MMO style simulation of a laser. See how it waved around there, and that it actually is calculating the hits as the beam intersects with the target or does not. So in order to get the most damage out of a laser, and even the pulses to some extent, you can miss with them. Essentially, they're instant and it's very accurate, but you have to make sure that you don't exceed your turret's traverse rate as you're turning and firing at the same time. I'm going to turn around here and fire another beam shot. You can see when I turn to the right that it veered off a bit as the turret fought to keep up with it. So turning while firing the beam, even though it's really accurate, you're going to watch out, because if you're firing a beam shot, it's going to make it less accurate, and doing that overheated the thing, so it won't start charging until the heat gets back to 50% or below. Whereas with railguns, it's the same thing. They'll just stop firing like that in the middle and then start reloading. And that's pretty much how it all works. It's coming along. Fun times. So got plasma weapons, energy torpedoes, and a missile system to code and build basic graphics for, and then it's on to finishing out the rest of the GUI, and then starting up on some AI coding. Fly safe.